All right, everyone.
Right this way, Kratos.
Welcome back to the second episode. Um, Look at this place. So this is on the Yggdrasil Hill itself, not in any of the realms. Okay, let's go in.
Come in. Come in. Now,
Today I
if
have
you
quite a
would
lot
just
of
wipe your
background
feet
noises, so
very
you might
thoroughly,
hear
I'll
those
wait.
in coming in my mic.
You're not going to wipe your feet, are you? Okay then. Your bedrooms are there. The kitchen is just over there. Anybody need a snack? Kratos? Snack?
I do not need a snack.
What we need
I do not need a
is your
snack.
help getting to Svartalfheim so we can try and rescue Tyr.
To Tyr. Alive? I mean, that's... What?
It's okay. I told him everything.
Everything?
You waited my son to disobey me.
I kept an eye on him. On your behalf. Nothing risky. Everything very safe.
Something else. What's important right now is that we try and open up travel between realms again. You said you know a way?
Yes, I do. It's just a lot of mud.
Then why haven't you opened the way already, man?
Well, to be frank, there was something we needed your help with.
Oh! The Holder brothers finally require the services of the smartest man alive.
That's it precisely.
Hey! Not so fast. How'd that get in here? What the hell is he?
That is my son.
What in all yarns me that happened to him?
He become bigger.
Too damn tall now. Looks like that.
He looks like that.
I blame you. Now, come on then. Let's get him something that fits at least.
He's just getting older, you daft prat. Didn't you ever have an awkward phase in your youth?
Hey,
I suppose what's done is done. But you'll be putting your foot down from now on if you know what's good.
Oh, he's trying. Believe me.
All right, let's gear you fuckers up before you go off gallivanting.
Gallivanting.
Begin with this.
Busted up good. Wouldn't you rather I just whip you up a new one?
It is important to me.
Well, I'll see what I can do. In the meanwhile, how about I fix you up with something to get you by?
Craft and upgrade armor, weapons attachment, and items using collected resources. View different shop services using the bottom nav bar. Okay. Shields available. Brock has enough. Navigate to shields menu.
I only got materials to make one of these in the here and now. You bring me more resources, we'll see what we can do.
Defense 10. Oh, dauntless shield, stonewall shield. Absorbing attack and striking back. Okay. You know, why not this one? I like the stonewall shield. What about dauntless shield? A shield for high risk and high reward parries. I am a much more careful person, so we'll have dauntless stonewall shield. Shield is modeled after a great wall in Asgard, built by the giant Hrimthur. Protect the realms. Okay. Kratos' ability to block is restored. Now it's time to get Atreus some new armor. Armor. Companion armor. Okay.
If the kid's gonna insist on getting taller, best make a habit of swinging in for new duds.
Okay. Brothers brand vestment. Okay. That looks good. How about our stuff? So the Vidar stuff is only strength, no defense as such. So let's get fortified. Wraps of survival. Okay. And how about chest armor? So we already have this. Oh, we can upgrade. Yeah, let's do that. And what about waist armor? Yeah, we want as much defense as possible. Okay, so we have the whole fortified set essentially. Fortified, and he has nothing. Okay. Weapons. Okay, we have some weapon
Looks
upgrade.
like Fimbulwinter's been hard on our girl. Give her here. She's overdue for some broccoli.
Okay. And also the I can not enough resources. Stonewall shield, blade of chaos. Is there any upgrade? Not enough resources. So where is the resources showing up? Like, what do I need? Oh, I need chaos flame for the about this one. I need frozen flame. And oh, the knobs and stuff, like the Furious Maul, also can be upgraded. Okay.
Found some items you left behind, tossed them in the chest. What would you do without me?
I'm gonna go look around. Check out my room. Tell Sindri when you're ready.
Talk to Sindri. Okay. Let's check out the chest.
This place is great, Sindri. You built it all yourself?
You know it.
Universe of human granted to those with faith. Risen snow. Okay, so we currently have fortified husk and we have even upgraded it. So risen snow does not help us in any way. Increase stun that to airborne enemies. Stun increase this. Oh, so this one I can put in, like the hands and no, this one reduces defense, so we won't. Atreus. Oh, he also has a risen snow. So his armors and stuff does not have stats attached to it. Man, look at this indoor area. These guys are masterpiece of making jaw-dropping graphics. Okay, so that's
Hey,
Sindri.
come see. I guess this is where they store the food. Nice to have options if I wake up hungry.
Yep.
Finding everything all right, I hope?
Yep. Thank you for
How do
letting
we
us
unlock
stay
the
here.
realms?
We'll just need something from back at the workshop. Follow me, and be sure to bring the head. So, where exactly is Tyr being held?
He's imprisoned in a mine somewhere. That's all we know so far.
The realm is full of mines, you realize. You'll need help narrowing it down. Oh, you should talk to Derlin.
Who's Darlin?
He's a cousin of ours, sort of. Works for the city on safety issues. should have access to all kinds of information on mines. And I know he's no friend of Odin. That's why your mother sought his help when she was trying to whip up a rebellion. Ready?
A rebellion? Did you know about that?
I did not.
A rebel leader who knew Mom. Sounds like exactly what we need.
I think you missed the ta-da. Well, never mind. I'll have this oiled up in no time. Meet you at the gateway outside.
Rebel leader? Derlin? If that ain't giving a hound a haircut.
A hound
And
haircut.
you just remember things however they pop into your being, don't you? I suppose you think Derlin's just counting the days until a couple of strays show up looking for trouble.
What do you mean, Brock?
Will he help us or not?
No, never mind. It ain't old Brock's place to cast asparagations on my relations. This smudge sponger notwithstanding.
Ignoring you.
Fine. Go darken Derlin's door. See
Go
for
darken.
yourself how it goes. Just be warned, he's not the friendly sort of dwarf folk you're used to. He's cranky as all get out. And he talk funny, too.
Sounds like a true study in contrast.
True study in contrast. These two guys, their characters have been expanded a lot, and not only that, we are going to be traveling to their homeland, their realm.
You hear that?
What? I don't hear anything. Is there going to be a fight?
We'll just need the Bifrost in the head. Brock, do the touching.
Oh, this would be the part requiring my assistance then.
You said it. This device here has been crafted to your measurements. It'll help you get a better look at the problem with those Bifrost eyes of yours.
So, do I control this thing somehow then?
Oh, no. This is just to hold you in place while we shine this light in your eyes.
Oh, Cindy, you sodding bastard!
Open now! I was really hoping not to use the eyelid clamps.
Do it.
That's it! Good. Now, release!
Still unpleasant.
That's our cue. Come on, hurry!
I'm coming.
Grassful of eggs, man. What was that for?
You'll see soon enough. To adjust. There! That should do it. See? No permanent damage.
I'll show you permanent damage, you wee fuck. Kratos, throw me at him. Horns first.
Can't you take a joke, you old goat?
The Bifrost is broken.
Now that we've reconfigured these gateways to use Yggdrasil seeds, you won't need a travel table or a Bifrost lamp anymore.
I also used it for light.
Okay, good note. I'll figure something out, but first, come on, let me show you how it works.
Yggdrasil
Aim
seed.
your key at the rune for Svartalfheim on the right, then concentrate.
Okay. Yggdrasil seed unlocks access to new mystic gateway. Shine the light to Yggdrasil on the Svartalfheim and then go to map. Press X while hovering over wetlands mystic gateway to travel to mystic gateway. Okay. So basically, even within a zone or within
This should
a
take you to
realm,
wetlands outside
you can
Midgard
travel to
Sea.
different locations.
Just make your way to the town square and ask for Derlin at the tavern.
You sure they'll know him at the tavern?
Derlin's always been an inveterate inebriate. I suppose he might have completely changed, but in my experience,
Did you want to come with us?
Oh, I might drop in, but the wetlands are moist. And the Grim are everywhere. Hostile, slimy, foul-smelling creatures. But good luck!
Thanks. Wait, what?
I said good luck.
I said good luck. Grim. The quest for Tyr.
Do you feel that?
What's that, lad?
Anything. Everything. It's warm.
Not so fast.
We can probably use his boat. If I can just get it free.
What is that? Tied to something in the distance. Look at the graphical change. He wants to use this board.
Careful, lad.
Why are these things so fast?
Behind you, watch out!
Behind you, Father!
They take one hit, but they are so fast.
Nista!
Are these the Grim?
I see
Probably.
you're already off to a lively start.
Atreus,
Lively
you
start.
dropped your guard.
I got the boat free, though. We can head through these channels when you're ready.
Yeah, I'm not looking at the map at all, but we probably will. Because I heard there are like
Still
lots
can't
of
believe
side
Mom
missions.
led a whole rebellion here against Odin and never talked about it.
The fact that it didn't go well might have covered that notion.
What your mother did before we met was her business.
Did you ever ask?
Eyes on the water. There are resources.
There are resources.
If you never asked Mom about what she used to do, what did you talk about when you met? Like, did you just say, "Woman, guard the house. I will go to catch fish in the river," and then leave for 5 days?
No. Your mother was far better at fishing than I.
Did you saw that bug? Was that a bug with these? Oh, look at that fish. With these, what are they called? The fumes coming up. Where do we go? Look at this thing.
Did you see that over there?
What? Is this something where we can go? Doesn't look like. Doesn't look like anywhere we can go. Yeah, I always have trouble when the game tells, oh, see it there? I'm like, where? If you don't point it out, again, the same thing. This probably is a bug.
That wheel is blocking the channel.
I imagine if you can turn it, we should be able to get through.
There it is.
So these are wetlands, huh? Pretty accurate.
It is a bog.
The smell is making my eyes burn.
You know, it is a fair bit more potent than when I last visited, now that you mention it.
Looks like the path continues on the other side of that geyser. If only we were in Midgard. That water'd be frozen in a second.
Oh yeah, that's not a bad idea actually. This chest is locked with the runic magic. Find and break the seals to unlock it. I see one. FRB. I see one. That's F. I don't see R or B. They can be anywhere. B is there. Is that one of Odin's? No, it's not. It was not Odin's crow. So I see B. Where is R? It must be somewhere just in front of my eyes, but I cannot see it. Is it visible from up there?
Tyr was a friend to the giants. I wonder if he and Mom ever met. If he was a part of the rebellion here.
It's certainly possible. The god of war often advocated for the giants. Although I don't recall if he ever declared allegiance outright.
Come on. There's gotta be a faster way to get down there.
1, 2, and I don't see the third one. That's the problem. Let's go down and look there, just in front of that chest. Must be here somewhere. Yeah, 2 are immediately visible. Let's break these and see what happens. Okay. Now R. Why do I keep thinking it'll be up there? You know what? It will be up there. Yes, as we saw.
Looks to be an artifact from the Dwarven Resistance. Great Mars Branter, father of a few dwarves you may be well familiar with. Brock may be interested in getting these back. Better in his hands than out in the open.
Apple! Eat one apple. Collected through, collected enough into maximum health increase. So, what does it mean by enough? Oh, at least we got one. Okay, let's continue. Yeah, so now we can go that way, or there is a way up there, but I don't think we can go there. Yeah, I don't. Oh shit.
Behind you! Watch out!
Yeah, this shield is nice. Stonewall, hold L1 to absorb standard and guard break. Absorb standard and guard break yellow ring attack. Okay.
Watch out!
Oh, that hurts them. That's awesome. Okay. Today's first session of recording, and yeah, we have not fully gotten used to the controls yet. So there is a path here. So we came through there. There is a path here. I believe this is just for a chest or something. Yep. Too many chests already. Forged iron. There is something up there.
Okay, there's got to be some way to turn the wheel up here.
Didn't I see a chest here?
Give a man some warning if he's about to suddenly end up snout deep in cheek.
The ground.
Was that an earthquake?
An occasional but not unheard of happenstance in Svartalfheim. With all the mining here, the land's bound to be a wee bit bothered.
Think you can reach the wheel from here?
Okay, so this is the shortcut. We came through here. Okay.
Oh wow.
Yep.
Nice job getting it to lower exactly where we need it.
That's your father, boy. He's
I was thinking, because it's so warm, maybe it's not that the cold hasn't made it here yet, but maybe it's just different in Svartalfheim?
Aye, lad. Thimble winter doesn't strike all realms quite the same way.
Weird that Thimble winter doesn't always make it winter.
In Midgard it does, but as you can see, the effects here appear far more gaseous in nature. Observe the geysers. Observe the aforementioned aroma. These effects were present before in some form, but now there's new extremity to them.
okay. We are through that. So that's where we go.
Think we can fit under that bridge?
Yeah. Awesome. But then how do we go there? Oh, sorry. You guys suck! I have to remember that they do 2 attacks. Come on. Wrong timing, essentially. What's that? Beast scraps. Okay. Beast scraps. We came in through here, so man, the graphics is ultimate. Okay, but what do we do now?
Father, there.
Up there. Oh, okay. Okay, so there's a series of brambles being burned. Ah, I would have missed that. I definitely am missing stuff like this. Stuff like this.
Find anything good up there?
Oh, we have come all the way down. Only hack silver. And that's it. I was thinking there will be a way to go forward from here. But there doesn't seem to be. That's the bridge, right? It just connects back to here and then here. Okay, so maybe we are done with this area. Let's oh Dew of runic power. We don't have any. Winter's Bite. So we went there. This is the second one, I think. The only other place. Oh shit.
Got him!
Behind you, watch out!
Nista!
Watch your left!
These guys are more annoying than a problem. Oh,
They
that's
catch
some
those
kind of
binders?
mechanism. Okay. Before we do anything with that, we'll go up. Why didn't I take out my shield?
Those things are everywhere.
Yeah, these things are everywhere. Okay. Okay.
I think we need to get that wheel moving, but the water doesn't reach.
So that's a geyser, but the water is not high enough. So we need to do something. Oh, there is another geyser. So maybe even if we tap that, basically we close that, that will make the second geyser go faster. But to do that, I guess we'll have to be up there. I'm not sure if I need to do this, but or if I, yeah, that becomes bigger. But how do I tap that? Because I cannot reach it from here. Oh, I can. Okay, here we go.
Dad, the wheel's moving and the gate's coming down.
That's dwarven ingenuity for you.
Back to the boat.
Back to the boat.
If the dwarves of this realm are anything like Rock and Sindri, it's hard to imagine them siding with Odin.
Well, all too often people are blinded to all but their immediate self-interest. Odin offered them safety, and defying him can be quite dangerous.
Maybe they just need a couple of gods to come along and take the fight to him.
Atreus, that is not why we are here.
I was only joking.
War is not a joke, especially where gods are concerned.
Exactly. Kratos knows what he's talking about, so you'll have to believe him when he says war is not a joke. I'm just checking every corner so that we're not missing anything. There is something over there, a big thing, but how do we even get there? We'll have to come all the way to get that chest. Because I don't even see a single place to put our to basically go ashore. Come on.
It seems, Atreus, you intend to recruit Tyr as an ally for war.
I'm trying to keep our options open. Let's just keep moving. I'm glad we're out here, exploring a new realm. Maybe we could just try to enjoy the warmth?
Yeah, there is no place to go ashore, at least till now. Maybe only here?
Looks like we gotta find a way to open that gate if we want to get to Nidavellir.
Ah, there you go. So we'll have to go all the way back there to get that chest. Where did it go? Huh.
Nista! Gotta get behind it. But how? Must be a better vantage point. Somewhere we can attack it without it seeing us. You did it! Let's see what it dropped.
Rawhide. Slag deposits.
Father, up there.
Okay. Why can't I go up? But before I do that, I want to go up there because there is a whole section, and there was that big chest we saw.
Halfway there. There's gotta be another chain to lower the rest of the gate.
There is, but how do we go there?
It's clinging to the wall! We gotta knock it down!
Let's first get this guy. Okay.
Think you can uncover that geyser from here?
Yeah. At least from this side we should be able to, right? No? Yeah. Again the same thing. It does not.
Oh, I think I get it. If you freeze the geyser, the pressure will turn the wheel.
Okay. But then we cannot go back. Yes, the wheel is turning. But the thing is, how do we go back? I don't see any road to go back as such. You know what? Yeah, I guess that's what was the only option.
Look, there's a chain we can pull up there.
Okay, let's get this frozen again.
Is there something else we can hit?
Yeah. How about something else we can hit? Let's look at it from this side. There is nothing on the wheel. Until and unless we can go in there somehow. He said that is there something we can hit? Oh, maybe this thing has, yeah, it does. Okay, but how do we hit it? We need our axe, so it will go up. We'll hit it over here. Okay, so this is time based. Once it comes down,
Maybe you
we'll
could
have
try
to
hitting
hit
the
it.
rope holding the block.
Yeah. Okay, let's do it. Ah, missed.
Maybe you could try hitting the rope holding the block.
Okay. Yes. Ah, too early. Just like how I always do. It'll at least take 3 attempts.
Maybe you could try hitting the rope holding the block.
Shut up, Mimir. Shit! Again, too late. Okay, I'll come back when we successfully
Maybe you could
did it.
try hitting the rope holding the block.
So let's hit it over here. Ah,
Nice.
finally.
Maybe you could try hitting the rope holding the block.
Can you see anything from that block?
Yeah, I don't see anything. I should be able to go up there, right? No?
What about freezing the geyser under the wheel? Maybe?
Yeah, I don't know if that's going to work or not. Let's try that. That should push this block up a little bit. Yeah. That worked.
That's one of Kvasir's poems. Very highbrow. You should collect any others you find.
Okay, let's open this up.
Lad, if I may, what exactly are you hoping to learn from Tyr?
Well, like I said, I was hoping he could tell me something about Loki. I'd also like to hear some of the stories. Traveling to other lands, giant stuff, and maybe about what it was like to fight back in the day. Just for the history, obviously.
History.
Let's hope Tyr's in a talkative mood after being imprisoned for so long. Not all of Odin's captives can be as charmingly voluble as myself.
We have no proof Tyr is truly here.
Right.
Where is the map? So there was Yeah, there was a chest over here. And there must be a dock over there too. Because I didn't see if there was a dock. So we missed that major chest. Should we take a look back? Because at the beginning of the game, missing a major chest actually puts you back, because it works as you know, a handicap. So what is the shortcut for so we're thinking about here, right? Just after we came through the previous gate. Yeah, there it is. I see an entrance, but I don't know if it will be a challenge or something. You know, before we go in, let's save so that we have a save point. Because there could be a boss fight of sorts here.
Yikes. This place is wrecked. And yes, I am staying alert. There are probably tons of those Grim around.
Poison left side!
Behind you, Father!
Right, you watch out!
Oh man, this guy's hard.
Left side! Incoming!
Yeah, from being God of War to almost dying comes very quickly.
Right side, coming!
It's done! Grab him!
Good hit, brother!
So these guys are poisonous at the same time. Okay. That's running R1. And that's running R2. But the thing is, find 3 spinners and turn them to match the symbols by throwing the X. Okay. 3 spinners. So there is one there. But the thing is, you cannot see. Okay. So that's the up arrow. And so basically every time you spin it, you'll have to see what it is. B. Okay. So this time it's fine. Okay. Where are the other spinners? I don't see the other two, but we'll find out. Okay, there is one here. Right, that was one of them. No, B was one of them. So the previous one, essentially. Yeah. And there have to be a third one. Where is it? Is it on the other side? Probably. That's where we came. There is another way to go. It is here. That's a fight waiting to happen. Oh, there is something here.
Good thing you learned the runes, brother.
Okay, but that doesn't help me get the third turning wheel thingy. Right? So, is it on this side? Because that is a fight waiting. Yeah. But yeah, this probably is a fight, but I don't see the there it is. So what was it? N kind of thingy? Yeah, that opened that. Okay. Maximum rage increase. Awesome. Okay. So let's go get that other chest and then we can continue on our journey. This probably will lead to a fight. No? Handles that feed the chaos that resides, the blade themselves. Okay. Deadly obsidian handle. Let's put that in.
Wanna get going?
Yep. That's everything. Let's go. So now we are getting into the new area, right? Yes.
That earthquake earlier. Do you think there will be another one?
It's unlikely, but geological disturbances tend to be unpredictable.
If the geysers and smell here are worse because of Fimbulwinter, maybe the earthquakes are too?
Aye. You might be onto something, lad.
Atreus, look ahead.
Wow. Now this looks like a city.
Welcome to Neither, brothers.
Nidavellir.
Hey, dwarves! Oh. They're,
Running away.
away.
Yeah.
An alarm.
I wouldn't sound an alarm like that if I still had my body and was fearing the notion of being detached from it.
How's that for us, though?
They are scared.
Most definitely an alarm, I'm afraid.
Why is everybody hiding?
Stay alert.
Nidavellir. Okay.
Hey, could we talk to you for...
There'll be no help, to be sure. Best we find the tavern Sindri mentioned on our own, and hope they let us in.
Buildings here
Wow.
really are incredible.
The detail in the woodwork is quite extraordinary.
Huh. Some kind of barrier that we don't know how to open. Can our blade do anything? No. Ah, you're dangling, loot behind unbreakable wall. Okay, let's go find that tavern thingy.
Is that a statue of Odin? They must really love him here.
Or fear.
Sindri!
Hello. I'd return your surprise, but I did know you'd be here. I've got something for you.
Thank you. What is it, dwarf?
You know, I'm glad I came back here at least once before Ragnarok. Oh, if these cobblestones could talk. Then they'd have mouths. Filthy, disgusting mouths. Do you mind if I fiddle with your bow?
Fiddle with your bow.
Oh, we're long overdue for a replacement. Taking advantage of certain material. Ow. Structural sensitivity to sonic vibrations has been something I've been meaning to try for quite some time now.
Thanks for, finally trying it. What's it gonna be this time?
Patience. I find it's best to see these things, in action. Whew.
Okay, so that's how we are going to get across those crystal looking
But before you loose, say Skialfa.
Skialfa.
Well, I certainly didn't expect you to disturb half the creepy crawlies in need of belief.
How was I supposed to know they were there? On your left!
Oh shit! What
Get
the?
up, brother!
These guys destroyed me. Skialfa.
Behind you!
Right side, brother!
Okay, he got
Okay,
Skialfa,
so,
but before we go ahead,
Sterling.
we'll go ahead, we'll go back down there and get that other thing we could not. Right? There it is. Skialfa.
Another of Kvasir's poems.
Okay, let's go. Let's go, boy. He's not boy anymore. He's a man now. Was there anything on this side? Okay, so essentially it's a city at the side of the mountain, and there is our scenery. So can we
This
get
lockdown really is because of us?
resurrection
Oh,
throne?
my,
Customers
yes.
can now purchase
Odin's
resurrection
grip
throne
on
from the
this realm
special
is
item
so
tab.
firm. Any
Huldra Brothers
outsider is
saw.
considered
Huldra Brothers.
Sounds like an Odinism if I ever heard one.
Okay. Yeah, I don't want to buy
Nothing
the
appeals to
resurrection
you?
stuff. I want to see if there is any upgrade. Frozen. Okay, so these needs flame to be upgraded, and these furious maul. Okay. Okay. Let's upgrade this. Stonework.
That ought to hurt him.
Okay.
Till we meet again.
Till we meet again. How about doing a scalfa here? There must be something behind this. Come on, show me that. Yeah, I knew it. Okay, so there is a upper path here. Don't know. Just some loot, my guess would be. Look at that mechanism. Looks awesome. Okay, so there is only one path now, at least, that we can continue on. That's this path.
Best of luck.
Any outsider is considered a threat. Is that to protect the dwarves?
It sounds like it. But knowing Odin, there's sure to be an ulterior motive.
Well, everyone's hiding on this side too.
Odin's occupation of this realm has its hooks in deep.
But there aren't any guards patrolling. We're clearly not a threat. Why hide?
Resist and you're made an example of, to keep the rest in line. Self-preservation can outweigh bravery for even the strongest of folk.
Fear keeps them safe and alive.
The second attack always catches me by surprise.
Tavern's gotta be around here somewhere. Maybe we can try knocking on some doors for directions. Could you maybe...
No! Thank you.
Oh, wow. Sindri wasn't kidding about the structural sensitivity.
Wait, break this? There is health I want to pick up. That
This
seems
looks
to be the...
promising, right? Well, it's like a house. If he's
Yeah,
here,
that-
maybe you should let me do the talking.
You.
Well, we don't want to intimidate him. You're taller than a tree and you have a severed head on your head.
None taken. Fair point, though.
Very well.
Okay, we will go there, but first we will. Come on. Come on, Skjalfa. Where are you? He needs to come here. Otherwise it won't work. Won't you? Or will you stand there? He's not here. Ah, there he is. Come on. Come, 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 come. Come. Yeah, he's coming. Come on, boy.
Yeah.
Shit. It's not working out.
A firebomb from the chief anti-Odin propagandist in Durlin's rebellion. Quite a sharp wit she had until she turned to very subtle means of resistance.
He's stuck over here. Okay. Come on. That's another second bug we saw till now. Come on. We want some Skjalfa on this. Okay. So I think that's it. There is nothing else to do. Oh, there is that. How do I get up there? What is all these?
I think we need more special equipment to use this.
Okay. Yeah, I've seen couple of those in couple of other places too. There was one here at the very beginning. There. Crow. Okay. Let's continue. Go to this. What's the guy's name? I forgot.
I think that's him. Hello?
Watch yourselves. Apparently, there are intruders about.
Oh, that's us, I think.
Well, if you're planning on killing me, at least let me finish this song. That alarm was in just the perfect key.
We're just looking for
The
a
alarm
friend of
is
ours
just the perfect
named
key.
Durlin.
Well, we both know that's not true. Durlin's got no friends left. But if that's all you need, head out the back way there. And you'll see the safety office just across the room. Just don't go making trouble for the rest of us. And while you travel through this realm, maybe you could clean up the head's mess.
What mess?
Later, brother.
He also gives us
I
a.
wish to hear of this mess.
The rig's in the bay. Why don't you ask the condescending skull?
Head, I've got skin. But he's right. I made a mistake. I'd have us shut them down.
In service of Asgard. Favors, okay. So secondary missions essentially. Shut down the mining rigs.
Sorry, one more thing. Although, these are gifts I'm giving to you, so I shouldn't be sorry and you should be thankful. Anyways, here, please be careful.
It's beautiful. Thanks, Sindri.
It is beautiful, isn't it? It's also very useful. You'll be able to find anything your heart desires with it.
Really?
As long as your heart desires the locations your father and you decide and plot to travel together, then yes.
It is a compass.
Ah, but a beautiful compass. Now scamper off.
Compass and map. The dwarven compass and map can guide Kratos to objectives. Press the left side of this touchpad button to jump to the compass. Okay, let's try that once more. Use L to move around the map. Use R to zoom in or out. Track location compass by hovering, then press this. Okay. Press L3 to center on current map. The side panel displays ongoing quests and progresses. Press this to toggle between the realm and region view. Okay. 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 So Nidavellir and we have Svartalfheim. Okay. Track. Blue icons pin them to the compass. Favors. Blue icons. Okay. So the gold icon is the main mission, and the blue icons are basically.
The boat cannot be far.
Map. Oh, there is a Odin's Raven here. A lower legendary chest, and then undiscovered stuff. Oh, they still show Athena's symbol for Kratos.
Earlier, Sindri
Okay.
made it sound like Durlin was some sort of rebellion leader. Doesn't sound like anyone's following him.
Was being the key word here, little brother.
I saw a dock back there. Maybe there's a boat we can use to get to Durlin's.
So Darlin was some kind of leader, but he is not anymore. And this whole group is living under Odin's thumb. They are scared of Odin. Makes sense. If they have to survive in the same, in the same domain as Odin, they cannot defeat or match his powers or powers of his goons like Thor. What else can they do? Fear actually saves them from getting annihilated. So I'm just breaking stuff. Mystic Gateway was added to the map. So that's not where we are going, right? We need to go to there.
There's a building just past these rocks behind me. Maybe we should head that way.
Those bloody mining rigs.
What about them?
The Skald is right to blame me for them. They were my idea. If you've got the time, they're in the bay just beyond this tunnel.
So that mining rig thingy, world view completion, Nidavellir. Oh, okay. So one is this. Mod with needs rig, and then one is this. in service of oh, so there are 3 rigs that we need to. Okay, we can do this after the main mission. Looks like we are coming up on basically open water. Yep.
I'd particularly appreciate us checking out the mining rigs in the lake to the right. You can see the smokestacks from here.
But
Bay
if you
of
don't want to explore
Bounty.
now, it looks like Durlin's place is through that open gate to the left.
Okay, so they want us to do the secondary
So
mission
which way do we go?
right now.
We could prepare more before rescuing Tyr. Up to you.
Okay. So where is that cooldown thingy? A drink from it. Okay, we'll have to see that, how that works. Okay, so for the time being, I guess.
Come here. Are you really the one who had those rigs built?
Odin wanted the dwarves under his control, and, well, I convinced him he could buy their allegiance instead of demanding it outright. A trade agreement of sorts.
Let's do this secondary mission and then complete this episode.
Father, is it always moral to kill something that's trying to kill you?
Yes.
Well, there you have it, lad.
Okay, so one of these is this. That's one of them.
Think that crane still works?
We'll find out.
One of the mining rigs is here.
See the smoke above us? That's where we're headed. Let's see if we can't shut it down.
My God! Incoming! If the dwarves didn't like working for Asgard, couldn't they just quit?
And do what? Their newly built forges poisoned the soil of Svartalfheim. Unable to grow their own food, they had to buy it from Asgard. If they stopped working, they were taking food out of their own mouths.
Oh, that's clever. And awful.
This seems to be the only way. There is a left part here. Not sure how we reach that. Oh, and there is a big guy, so we must be able to go up. There is a small guy over there. So not from here. He still sees us. Okay, if he sees us from here, where will we hit him from? That's a question. I cannot hit him from here. Can I? Yes. Okay. Let's go down there. collect whatever he was carrying. And get this.
Anything illuminating?
These are lore stones or lore markers. Okay, so now when we have the loot.
Whoa, an Yggdrasil seed to Muspelheim. Think it might lead to that combat arena we visited years ago?
What makes you say that?
Wishful thinking, I guess. Going through Surtur's gauntlet, it was fun.
It was training.
You didn't have fun? Well, anyway, we should look for the other half of the seed. Once it's whole again, we can see where it leads.
The crucible. Okay. How do we even go to the other side? Ah,
There must be a way to cross the gap.
yeah, but how? That's the question. Ah, okay. Got it. Okay. So mode, I think we'll have to turn it for a couple more times. Okay.
Great, now we can make it across.
Right side, brother!
Okay, we'll have to let's actually go and get that thingy that we knocked down here, right? Okay, forged iron. And once more, yes. Okay, so we were going to the smokestacks thingy, but where is that? This is the end. We cannot go anywhere else from here. So I'm not really sure. Ah, the path continues here. Okay. Let's go.
They just keep coming!
It's a bird trap. Spawning a little wretches like there's no tomorrow.
For her, it will be so!
On your right!
Left side, brother!
Oh shit.
Behind you, brother!
Shit.
Behind you! Look out! Behind
one crazy bear-like
The
creature.
rig's likely chock-a-block with materials that could help us. I'd grab whatever it spits up in the process.
If the dwarves agreed to the deal with Asgard, why do they blame you?
I talked them into their own exploitation.
They made their choice.
Work or die is not a choice. I only made it seem so. What you just picked up there is pure Svartalfheim ore. It won't be of use in the rig anymore, but perhaps our Huldra brothers could craft something from it.
Okay. Could have used that against the enemy at that fight. But anyway, we are done with this first one. Okay, let's go down.
So not all dwarves can do that thing Brock and Sindri do, right? Where they just
was
walk
there a
between realms
chest?
and turn up somewhere else.
Indeed, that's a rare skill. I gather one carefully cultivated by some secretive dwarven guild or other. Probably for the best. Them alone doing it is disconcerting enough.
No, there is nothing else. At least as far as I can see. Okay, let's get to the second marker. There will be more crazy fights to be
I had them
had.
built to harvest ore for armament.
So boat dock. Okay, we either go left through here or go right.
Essentially harnessing resources that would otherwise go to the dwarves.
You think shutting these things down will help the dwarves become independent?
I don't know, but I have to try something.
Okay, I think that's the only way that we can go through here. Oh, that's one of Odin's crows, ravens. You
Hey,
cannot do.
It's another one of those geysers, but huge. Maybe we could check it out later.
We can see it fine from here.
Yeah, so this is one of those, and then we'll take care of Odin's crow also. Can we see the Odin's crow from here? It was right over here, right? Excuse me. Hidden region discovered. The watchtower. Okay. Was
No.
not.
It's still here.
What?
The island near the geyser. We need to get the key from it and unlock this door. I need to set right a very old wrong.
Okay, so this is separate from the side mission we were doing. Ah, there he is.
Bloody drogger holes! We've got to clear out all these undead bastards! It's there! You're
Oh,
on fire,
man.
Kratos! It will pass!
What the fuck? He's like supercharged.
Come on, get up, brother!
We are not ready for that yet. So we'll not go that side. We'll rather, yeah, we'll rather finish what we came here to do and leave.
Find the door.
A prisoner. Of sorts.
Yeah, I'm not fond of like banging my head on a difficult enemy at the very beginning of the game. Oh,
Taking a break
scenery.
before visiting Durlin? Very wise. He can be a lot.
Wooden knob is upgradable. I don't know if I'll be, you know, why not? We may no, we may want to yeah, something. Dauntless shield. Let's grab this.
May it strike true.
So this basically lets you parry.
Cool. Their deaths will be painless. Ish.
Okay, so we got all three shields upgraded. How about armor?
What can I make for you?
Nidavelir's finest placard. Okay. How about this? This is much better than what I have. The risen snow stuff. My fortified husk will become 11-7, 15-2, and this is already 12-17. You know, let's.
Hey, what happened to all the armor we made you already?
I used it.
Well, maybe try to make this one last longer.
I will not.
Exactly. So this one is upgradable. Let's get that.
Huh. That might be my best piece yet today.
Very good.
Okay, and waist armor. There is a Nidavellir one, so not enough resources. Yeah. Okay.
Be safe.
Be safe. Okay, so from here again there is a right path. That's where we came in. No, there is another boat.
There's
It's
another
over
mining
here.
rig on this island, brother. Smell that smoke?
Why would the dwarves agree to work for the Æsir in the first place?
That's the heart of it, eh?
Lied to them.
I lied to them.
Wow, there's a lot to explore here. Kinda nice to be out of Midgard for a bit, huh?
Yeah, it's going to take hours. Oh, look at those guys.
Above you, brother!
Oh, shit.
Behind you, brother!
Nightmares!
Oh, where did? What was that? Come on.
Behind you! Look out!
Okay, there is one there. Come on down, dude.
Brother, that groom's found a perch on high.
Above you, father!
Yeah, but I'm having hard time keeping up with these guys.
You're stunned! Grab him!
Where are they running to? Shit, they are shifty fellows.
Behind you!
What the fuck are they doing? Come on.
Knock that grim down before it poisons us all.
Shit! This poison thing is too much, and them. I think we need to position ourselves better. Okay. Yeah, it was downhill from the very beginning. Maybe should we?
It's clinging to the wall! We gotta knock it down!
Behind you!
I need to. Come on, run! Okay. So that's why all these are there.
Nightmare!
Nightmare.
Behind you! Look out!
Come on.
Above you! Watch out!
These guys are a nuisance. Okay. So a little bit. Okay. No.
Wilson, right flank!
Come on, the same thing happened last time. We got poisoned. Shit! And he was waiting too. As soon as I drop, he just
Behind you, brother!
Is there another one? These guys are crafty.
One left!
That's your... Oh, that took some doing because of the combination of enemies. Okay, we could have actually run around a little bit. Let's get this one done. Then we'll call it an episode.
You okay, Mimir?
To the blacksmiths of Svartalfheim, the creation of a weapon was a sacred thing. But Odin just wanted as many blades as he could get, as fast as he could get them. With every stolen resource and mediocre blade, the dwarves lost a bit of themselves.
Okay, so how about this? These are in. The chest is locked. L2 R to indicate the torches above the 3 runes to unlock. Okay, we'll start exactly here in the next episode. So hopefully you guys like it. If you did like it, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. I'll see you with the more God of War Ragnarok. GameChangerX out.